I think go out for a curry. That's one thing I miss, obviously, having the home food and home comforts. Looking out for food, and it's just great to be back home. But definitely go out for some nice food in Bath, and with the girlfriend, obviously. Yeah, it's been really weird. Obviously before we flew out to Tokyo, the plan was to kind of isolate for 2 weeks. Being told to order food online, and not seeing my family since start of June. We're obviously August now. It's 8 weeks. It's a long time. So it's nice to know that you come back home, you're back to your home comforts again, and just get back to being a normal boy again. Going out to go shopping, go to some restaurants, go to town, or go for a walk, get a coffee. Being KO and being with the Team GB athletes, you can't do that. You've got to respect how they want to be and how they want to, prepare themselves for the Olympic Games. And obviously we're here now, and we're back home, and now it's time to relax. Obviously, Paris is 3 years away. It's a long time away, and I think learning myself from Rio 5 years ago, not to rush being back in the water again. Olympics is massively important, and you do get the Olympic blues, and that's one thing I wanted to say to myself, is that when I come back from the games, just to enjoy my time off, go on holiday, switch off completely. But I'd say, obviously mental health is really important. You saw Simone Biles pulling out the Olympic Games, and that's a massive thing now. It's raised awareness of that, and I think for me, if I want to continue in the sport and get better and better, it's about taking a mental break, but definitely between 7 and 8 weeks off, 100%. Yeah, of course. I think even comparing myself to Rio again, the way I was as an athlete here was just a completely different person. I was so much more relaxed being around the best athletes in the world. I was enjoying being here, and I was just so fearless. I had no worries at all, no nervousness before racing. I was just, it is what it is. It's the same athletes, same pool, same coaches. Nothing's changed. And the only thing behind me is that little sign there, Olympic sign. That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's the same. They're all fighting to some fast, and it's very simple. Yeah, of course. And I think obviously you learn from your mistakes. I've always said to myself, if it's done once, it's a mistake. Do twice, it's a choice. And I've definitely learned from that. And I think mental health, is obviously a massive part of the culture these days right now. Obviously we've seen how people work, and people do go in these holes where you can't get out of it, because obviously they do so well and they can't find a way to kind of keep that momentum going. And I think having a mental reset and a mental break is definitely needed. Sometimes more important than actual physical break. But yeah, I think after Tokyo right now, I think a lot of the guys here right now will have a long break, and that's definitely, forced rest is definitely needed. You know what, I couldn't care less. Honestly, I really couldn't. For me, it's about doing my own processes and own process goals, and it's not about the outcome. It's about how can you get better every single race. I know I messed up on my last day. I know I can go quicker than what I did. What I'm working down in Bath is really working for me. And the way I swam at the Olympics, obviously 2 golds and silver, it is working at the minute. But you know what, I'll take one day at a time. And we have this little saying of, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Live in the present where you are right now. And right now it's time for a break. And I think, obviously next year is a heavy year. It's it's World Championships, Europeans, Commonwealth Games, and the World Championships are in May. It's basically like Olympics again. But that's miles away yet. But it is what it is, and I think if I'm going to continue being fast and getting quicker and quicker, it's about working on the small things in training, and that's really important.